brain has 8 input systems. There's the 5 you learned in elementary school, in your science class. See, hear, touch, taste, smell. But there's also 3 more. There's vestibular, which is that internal awareness of the body's positioning, that balance system. There's proprioceptive, which is your awareness of your body in space. You feel the pull on the joints and the muscles and the tendons and the ligaments, and that feedback of the pull on those areas tells the brain where the body is in space. So you can close your eyes and you can touch your nose because you can feel the pull on the joints, muscles, ligaments, helping you know where that body is in space. There's also interoceptive. That's that internal awareness system. Your awareness of your hunger needs, your awareness of your nutrition, your awareness of your sleep or your energy level, your mood, your emotions, your toileting, your sleep. All those things are that kind of that interoceptive system as well. So those are 8 sensory inputs that take in information about the body, and the brain uses those information to begin to combine things together. From a developmental pyramid that shows those 8 down here at the bottom, at the very core of the developmental pyramid, everything else builds on top of it. It's like an upside down triangle. Those 8 sensory systems are wiring together to better build attention, to better build regulation, better build modulation. And then it goes into simple skills of physiological processing skills and into simpler motor skills. And it goes all the way up until you get to language skills, you get to interpersonal skills, you get to academic skills. And the top of that is joie de vivre, which is the joy of life. Because when all of these systems are working together, your brain efficiently and systematically builds the skills you need for learning, language, social skills. All the skills come from those 8 sensory inputs. So if the brain of somebody with dyslexia works differently, do they not have one of these 8? And to my knowledge today, nobody has any research showing that dyslexics all lack proprioception or dyslexics all lack interoception. They can't lack vision because that would be a neurological injury, and dyslexia is not due to a neurological injury. So they have all the 8 sensory inputs. So it's not a works differently. And the other phrase people are using incorrectly today is they're saying dyslexics learn differently. Well, but the learning system is based on those 8 things too. So how the brain works and how the brain learns, it's based on those 8 sensory motor processors and inputs. And again, is there a 9th one that we haven't talked about? Because if there is, I've not seen that paper yet. And no, haven't heard someone discovered a different sense that those with dyslexia have that those who are typical readers don't have. So it's inaccurate to say there's a difference in their brain working. It's inaccurate to say that they learn differently. What's more accurate to say is there's a difference in the efficiency with which the parts of the brain, the visual system and the auditory system and the tactile kinesthetic system, there's a difference in the efficiency with which these parts are communicating and wiring together and building higher level skills. So it's not a difference in function, it's not a difference in how it's doing it, it's a difference in how easily or how efficiently that is happening. Because when you take a child who has dyslexia and they've got that smaller activity on the left and a larger activity on the right, or some differences in the activity towards the back, doesn't matter what it is, but when you see that difference in activity pattern and you see the poor performance on standardized reading testing and phonological awareness testing, but then we put them through a treatment program that's been empirically studied, tested, and proven to be highly effective, and we see their phonological processing increase, their ability to perceive and hold on to sounds and judge those 5 changes of add, omit, substitute, shift, repeat. We see that get stronger. We see their decoding skills get stronger. We see their phonetic spelling skills get stronger. And we put them back in the fMRI machine and we measure the brain activity. And what do we see? We see larger activity on the left side and smaller activity on the right side. And it correlates with their improved performance and accuracy of reading, improved performance over time in the speed of their reading, the fluency of their reading, and improved performance with their reading comprehension. So it learned properly when the brain was given the right experiences to build the right networks, to build the right wiring, to give them a chance to build these processors of language skills that are spoken before you build the processors of written language skills. When we give the brain the proper experience and we build those skills, then we see the wiring of the child with dyslexia look identical to the wiring of the person who doesn't have dyslexia. So it's not a hardwired difference in brain processing. Many adults feel like it's a lifelong sentence. My brain has always struggled with this. That's not a reflection of the brain's capability. That's a reflection of the activities or the experiences you were given. If you were never given the proper experiences to build those lower level skills, and all of your instruction starts at the higher level skills, kind of like saying, if this house always had trouble with the doors and the windows, and we kept trying to change stuff on the second floor, well, it never got any better. And we realized, well, some houses don't ever have doors that close and windows that shut. So that's just how some houses are. But if we never look at the foundation to find out, actually, it's the houses that are tilted foundations are the ones that have doors and window trouble. Or cracked foundations have moisture problems or molding problems. And if you don't try to find the cause of the problem, then you're actually never giving the proper instruction to address the cause as opposed to treating the symptoms.